the discovery of the bust of Queen Nefertiti, one of the most iconic and captivating artifacts of ancient Egypt. This discovery marked a pivotal moment in archaeology and the study of ancient Egyptian art and culture. Unearthed in 1912 by German archaeologist Ludwig Borchardt in an ancient sculptor's studio in Amarna, the bust provides a glimpse into the aesthetic ideals, artistry and cultural significance of a fascinating period in ancient Egyptian history. Beyond its artistic splendour, the bust holds profound implications for our understanding of the Amarna period and the broader ancient world. In December 1912, Borchardt and his team were excavating the ruins of Akhenaten, the capital city established by Pharaoh Akhenaten during the 14th century BC. This city, now known as Amarna, was the centre of a revolutionary religious and cultural movement led by Akhenaten. Akhenaten sought to promote monotheism by worshipping the Aten, the sun disk. Among the ruins of a sculptor's workshop attributed to Thutmose, the court sculptor, the team uncovered a limestone and stucco bust of Nefertiti, Akhenaten's chief queen. Remarkably well preserved, the bust was immediately recognised as a masterpiece of ancient Egyptian art. After extensive research, it was concluded that the bust portrays Nefertiti with a tall, flat-topped blue crown, finely arched eyebrows, almond-shaped eyes, one of which is unfinished, high cheekbones, and an elegant neck. The vibrant colours and lifelike detail showcase the extraordinary skill of the artisans of the time. Despite being over 3,000 years old, the bust retains an almost ephemeral beauty, symbolising grace, power, and timeless artistry. The bust of Nefertiti is a testament to the sophistication of ancient Egyptian craftsmanship. Its realism and precision suggest that Egyptian sculptors had a deep understanding of anatomy and artistic techniques. The unfinished eye has led to debates about whether the bust was a model for training, an artistic experiment, or simply incomplete. The Amarna period, during which this bust was created, was a time of significant cultural and religious transformation. Akhenaten's monotheistic revolution challenged Egypt's traditional polytheism and established a short-lived focus on the Aten. This period also saw a shift in artistic conventions, moving away from rigid, idealised forms to a more naturalistic and expressive style. Nefertiti's bust epitomises this stylistic evolution, with its emphasis on individuality and natural beauty. The discovery of Nefertiti's bust revealed much about the roles of women and queens in ancient Egypt. Nefertiti was not merely a consort, she was a co-ruler and played a prominent role in Akhenaten's religious and political agenda. Her prominence in art and inscriptions suggests she wielded considerable influence, highlighting the potential for female power in patriarchal society. The bust also underscores the importance of beauty and aesthetics in ancient Egyptian culture. The idealised portrayal of Nefertiti reflects the Egyptians' belief in the connection between physical beauty, divine favour, and political authority. Her image served as both propaganda and inspiration, reinforcing the divine legitimacy of Akhenaten's reign. The bust also provides insights into the daily life of artisans in ancient Egypt. The workshop where this artefact was found contained tools, unfinished sculptures, and other artefacts, shedding light on the processes and materials used in ancient craftsmanship. And it also illustrated the centralised role of art in conveying religious and political messages. Ever since its discovery, the bust of Nefertiti has been the subject of controversy, particularly regarding its ownership and rightful place of display. Currently housed in Berlin, the bust has sparked debates about cultural heritage and the ethics of archaeological acquisitions during colonial times. Egypt has repeatedly requested its repatriation, arguing that it's a vital part of their national identity. Despite these disputes, the bust remains a symbol of ancient Egypt's enduring allure and the universal appeal of artistic achievement. This discovery has inspired generations of scholars, artists and the public, keeping the legacy of Nefertiti and the Amarna period alive and kicking. This bust of Nefertiti is more than an exquisite work of art. It is a window into the complexities of ancient Egyptian culture, politics and religion. Its discovery in an ancient sculptural studio not only revealed the extraordinary talents of Egyptian artisans, but also illuminated the innovative and turbulent era of Akhenaten's rule. Through this iconic artefact, we gain a deeper appreciation of the ancient world's creativity, ambition and humanity, ensuring that Nefertiti's enigmatic beauty continues to captivate us millennia later. Check this out. Pharaoh Amenhotep III was known by his superb nickname, the Magnificent, and he oversaw, arguably, the most glorious period in ancient Egyptian history, bringing peace and prosperity to the empire, while commissioning the construction of some of its most lavish landmarks. Now, more than 3,350 years after his death, the ancient ruler has finally been restored to his former brilliance, thanks to a new reconstruction of his mummified face. Presiding over Egypt for just under 40 years during the 18th dynasty of the New Kingdom, Amenhotep III ascended to the throne while he was still a child, and went on to become one of the most famous men ever to walk along the banks of the River Nile. While he is among the most famous and well-studied pharaohs, Amenhotep III's mummy is in a sorry old state, having been damaged by grave robbers and humidity over the course of several millennia. To recreate the king's likeness, the researchers had to rely on notes made by the Australian anatomist Grafton E. Smith, who was the first to study the mummy in 1905. Cross-referencing this data against photographs of the body, the researchers found that Smith had incorrectly recorded the cranial length as 194mm, when it is in fact measured at just 174mm. Smith also measured the distance between Amenhotep III's eyes, the dimensions of his eye sockets, the width of his nose, and numerous other key features, all of which enabled the researchers to build an accurate model of the pharaoh's skull. Computed tomography scans of living individuals were then superimposed over this in order to define the soft tissue, and this gave a full reconstruction of the pharaoh's ancient face.